preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Sentinels and the 49ers on Thursday night primetime.
South of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Throwing to start the drive. Huffman. He's got his man on the crossing route. A handoff for Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off play action. Huffman. And incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Off the play fake. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
Our visitors getting set to take over on offense. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. He'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Sentinels have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On third down, Huffman. And this one is incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and win. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Orlando with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Huffman. And this is going to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25 by Ross. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. From the gun on 3rd down. Huffman eluding the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Huffman toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got a man open. It's Ross. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Niners are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark. And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it. Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Sentinels' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line. And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown. To try here for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task. Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. From the gun on 3rd down, Huffman firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On first down, Justice. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw on 2nd down, Huffman. His throw incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Huffman escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 41. Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's the option. Running right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
2nd and 11. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. And his kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The 49ers settling in for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Huffman.
The throw out to Ross. He's got it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw on 3rd down. Huffman. Flushed out right. And he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
And some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Huffman. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 13 yards out.
And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw here. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will pin them back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think they are running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Huffman. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Pulled in at the 24. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
The quarterback on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll push the lead up to 8.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
From the gun on 3rd down, Huffman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On 1st down, Huffman. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. That's Samuel, caught left side. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Off play action, Huffman. And he will find his man on the outside.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Huffman.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Huffman. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Samuel.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2, Huffman. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a handoff up the middle. Justice. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Huffman. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper.
And the 49ers have come back to make it a 2